The stranger on the highway. It was a cold, bleak Sunday night when 26-year-old Sarah Johnson left Lagos for Benin City. She was driving home, but the road felt vast and empty. The sky was a heavy curtain of clouds, promising rain. As the miles bled away, the fuel gauge became a terror, its needle kissing the empty. Her heart began to beat like a frantic drum. The highway stretched ahead, a black river in the dark. Not a single light broke the horizon. She clutched the wheel, her fear a cold knot in her stomach, and whispered a desperate plea into the silence. Dear God, just one station. The car is breathing its last. The fuel light glowed crimson, a stark warning. The thought of being stranded was a phantom hand squeezing her throat. Then ahead, a hazy yellow gleam cut through the gloom. A small, solitary filling station, half hidden by overgrown weeds. Relief, sharp and sudden, mingled with a deep unease. The place looked forsaken, the kind of spot where shadows lived. She steered her old Toyota toward the pump. The second the car passed the station sign, the engine coughed, shuddered, and died. Silence fell deep, thick, and chilling. Sarah sat for a moment, the only sound the soft patter of rain beginning on the roof. She peered out. The station was deserted. No attendant, no sound, just a profound stillness. Fear tightened its grip. With a shaky breath, she closed her eyes. Please, she whispered into the close air. Just then, a young man in a dark blue hoodie emerged from the back lot. He seemed to materialize from the shadows. He was her age, his voice a calm, steady melody against the rising tension. His polite smile didn't quite touch his eyes, leaving them watchful and remote. Good evening, Ma. Need a refill? Yes, please. My car just stopped, she managed, relief a fragile thing in her chest. Just enough to reach Benin. He nodded once, and the pump began its low mechanical sigh. The rain fell heavier, a tapestry of sound on the metal canopy above them. When he was done, she reached for her bag. It was not there. Her stomach dropped. No cash. No card. Her phone was dead. Panic rose like a tide. The man saw the sudden, stark fear on her face. Don't worry, Ma, he said, his voice strangely comforting. You can pay when you get home. Just remember my name. It's Tobi. She stared at him, stunned. Trust like this on a lonely midnight road felt impossible. Grateful but deeply unsettled, she quickly wrote down the number he gave her and promised to call the moment she arrived home. She turned the key. The car roared to life instantly. As she drove away, she glimpsed Tobi in the mirror. He was still standing there, unmoving, watching her disappear into the night. When she arrived home, exhausted and frantic, she immediately tried Tobi's number. It was silent, unreachable. She convinced herself it was a faulty line and resolved to return in person. 2 days later, Sarah drove back with the money. The filling station was there, but it looked utterly hollowed out like a shell. The attendant, an older man, looked confused when she asked for Tobi. There's no Tobi here, madam. Only me and my son work here. He was here Sunday night. Blue hoodie, tall, calm voice, she insisted, her voice tight. The owner's expression hardened with sudden concern. Madam, we close at 8. No one was here Sunday night. That pump hasn't worked after dark in a decade. You must have been mistaken. Sarah's blood ran cold. The number Tobi gave her remained silent. The old man's denial sent a freezing wave of doubt through her. Her mind raced. Was this the station? The memory of the yellow glow and the quiet rain was so clear, but the owner's absolute certainty was terrifying. The station looked exactly the same, dilapidated, weed-choked, but the facts were impossible. The generator, the pump, Tobi, it couldn't be a mistake. She had stopped. She had seen him. She couldn't shake the unnerving feeling that the old man was lying, or worse, that the station she stopped at should not have been open. That night, she couldn't sleep. The scene played over and over. The dead engine, the silence, Tobi's calm presence, all now terrifyingly challenged by the old man's words. She got out of bed and went to her car. She urgently needed to check the passenger seat one more time, to see if the damp napkin with Tobi's number was still there. She desperately needed that tangible link to her impossible encounter. She opened the car door. The napkin was gone, but her eyes fell on something else, her purse. It sat neatly on the passenger seat, precisely where it hadn't been when she was frantically searching for money at the gas pump 2 nights before. Her heart slammed against her ribs. She hadn't seen this purse since before she left Lagos. As she reached for the purse, she saw it, a small, folded note resting on top. Her hands shaking, she opened it. The handwriting was the same elegant script she'd seen Tobi use to write his number. Drive safely. Not every kind gesture is from the living. A sound, half gasp, half scream, was trapped in her throat. Tobi had given her fuel, but he had collected a silent, chilling toll. She never found Tobi or how her purse returned. But she knew this. Some debts are not paid with money, but with a chill on your soul. Now, when she drives past that bend, the streetlights seem to dim. She slows down, her hands tight on the wheel, because sometimes a kindness is just a toll collected by a stranger who dwells in the dark. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss out. More amazing stories are coming your way.